You deserve more than the bare minimum. And the truth is that every single time that you settle for less than you deserve, desire, and are worthy of, you find yourself upset, overweight, tired, fearful, doubtful, and even wondering how did you end up in the position that you're in. And the reason that I know that you're feeling is this way is because I have felt just like that. I have settled for the bare minimum in the past in multiple areas of my life. And the first thing that you have to do in order for you to get what you deserve is to raise that standard again. You see, the standard is this. But every time that you drop the standard and accept less than that, that's what you receive. People will only treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. And people learn how to treat you by the way that you treat yourself. So it's up to you to take accountability in the role that you are playing in the relationships in your life and to raise that standard again, because you are worthy and deserving of having the things that you desire. Same thing when it comes to those relationships, right? As I mentioned, people will only treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. They'll only do those things to you because you accept them. The standard is here. But when you lower that standard and you allow people to disrespect you, to disregard you, to mistreat you, to abuse you, what does that do to your self-esteem? What does that do to your sense of worth, to the way that you feel? It makes you stress. It makes you doubtful. It hurts you. It tears you down. And it leaves you overweight. You feel heavy, literally, in your mind, in your body, and in your spirit. And again, people will only treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. If you say no, they can't continue to do those things. So it's up to you to take that accountability and to raise that standard. You see, when you raise that standard, the people that are for you are going to meet you at that standard. And the people that aren't for you are going to fall off. When you raise that standard for the people in your life and for yourself personally, and you hold yourself accountable to giving yourself the best, to treating yourself with self-respect, to not settling for less than you desire and deserve, guess what type of people you're going to start to attract into your life? You're going to start to attract people that treat you better, people that respect you, people that value you. What does that do to your self-esteem, to your nervous system? It lifts up your self-esteem. You build healthy relationships. You feel good. You feel safe. You feel calm. You feel at ease. You feel at peace in the relationships that you're in. But when the standard is this and you drop it here, you find yourself wondering, how did I get here? So it's up to you to raise that standard again. To my people pleasers, I was once a people pleaser. So I know that you find yourself saying yes because you don't want to let others down. You're over capacity and you're struggling to find the time to do the things that you need to do to show up for yourself. And you're giving yourself the bare minimum because you're trying to do the most for them because you don't want to let them down. And you're bending over backwards. And guess what happens? No matter how much you do for them, you are upset with yourself and you are not satisfied. You got to start learning to use the word no. The people that are for you are going to love you. They're going to value you. They're going to respect you. And they're going to understand when you say no. Because they want you to be well and because they want you to take care of yourself. And I'm not saying that you can't show up for the people in your life and that you can't be there for them. What I'm saying is that it can't be at the expense of yourself. You got to be good to you so that you can be good for the people in your life and so that you can have those healthy relationships and those healthy bonds. Because again, when you don't give yourself what it is that you need, you feel resentful. When you start accepting less than you desire, deserve, and are worthy of, you feel heavy. You start to create deficiencies in your heart, in your life, right? There's all these different voids and all this pain. And sometimes you may try to fill these deficiencies with the wrong things when the standard isn't here. When the standard is here. But when you raise that standard, you attract the things that are good into your life and you give yourself what it is that you truly need. What you need, you give that to you because they can't make you happy. They can't make you whole. You have to be happy and whole. They can't heal you. The only person that can heal you and that can fill those voids, those gaps, and those deficiencies is God. And when God created you, He created you out of love. He gave you His best. So I encourage you to raise that standard again because you are deserving of more than the bare minimum. And you have to start being that example of what it looks like for the people in your life. From the way that you take care of yourself when it comes to your health and your wellness journey, to the way that you interact and the things that you accept in your relationships. And if you are hurting and you are struggling and you are in pain and you are heavy right now because you know that you deserve more than the bare minimum and you have been settling for less than that for so long, and you need healing, I invite you to invite God into those areas where you feel that hurt and where you have those voids and where you have that lack. And I encourage you to pray to Him because He can make you whole. He can heal you. He knows what the standard is. He is going to give you the best. He's going to love you the way that you deserve to be loved. He is going to be there for you like nobody else has ever been there for you. He's never going to leave your side, and He's going to make sure that you lack nothing. Because when He created you with everything. He created you to thrive, to serve, to feel good. If this message was helpful, I encourage you to share it with a friend. I thank you for taking the time to watch this video and for being a part of my community. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. My name is Georgina Tolong. Everybody calls me Gina. I'm a holistic health, wellness, fitness, and mindset coach. I thank you for being a part of my community. And on this channel, we're going to be speaking about everything to help you to thrive mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and help you to elevate the quality of your life in all areas.